Okay. Um, Tonight, I also want to talk about competition. Um, I am quite familiar with this competition and jealousy, and I'd like to go over this because it feels good to get it out. So, you would think that as people get older, they would grow out of this shit, but they don't. Like, there's a lot of people that just do high school stuff, like, no matter how old they are, so you just got to get used to it, I guess. Well, you don't have to get used to it. That's not the right phrasing, but um, don't let it bother you. I do want to say that your only competition needs to be with who you were yesterday. That's it. That is the only person you need to try to outdo. The person you were yesterday. Each day is another opportunity for you to grow, evolve, analyze yourself, not with judgment and with harshness, though. Analyze yourself with love and forgiveness and compassion and understanding and openness. And look at the things you did yesterday that you didn't like or you could have done better. Notice it, realize it, understand why you did it. Understand what your thought process was at that time, what you were feeling at that time, what made you do that. And think to yourself today, do I want to start the day doing that same shit? Or do I want to change that? Is that a bad habit that I'd like to squash and get rid of? Yeah. Would I like to stop eating so much sweet stuff? Yeah. Well, no, but I know I have to. um, but is that a habit I'd like to change? Yeah. I would like to change that. So, because I want to keep my teeth. My filling, I was at work the other night counting pills, excuse me, tablets. And I was chewing some chips, those veggie crisps. And I felt a little tiny piece of metal like floating around my mouth. I was like, what the fuck? And it came to the forefront and I was like, and I grabbed it. And it was my filling, my mercury filling from 1996. It came out in my hand. So I guess the shit was supposed to, I mean, like, it was just stayed in there forever. I'm 33 years old, so it was in there forever, but I don't know how long, I don't know if that's supposed to stay forever, like for the rest of my life, or if it was supposed to come out at some point. But I gotta quit eating the sweet shit, because I gotta stop. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I have to. But that's a good thing I could look at that I did yesterday. See, ice cream, when I really didn't have to do that. And I probably shouldn't have. And yesterday I was also challenged by something, challenged by a person from the past who popped up and made some threats. And at first, my first reaction was that my hands were shaking and I froze and my heart was trying to come out of my ribs. I'm not gonna lie, that was my first reaction. I thought, oh shit. Because I got an email from somebody that said, I know where you are, I know where you live, and if you don't respond to this email, I'm coming over there. Well, the thing is, the person I'm talking about does not, and I mean does not, have it in him to actually do that. And deep down, I know that. I know he's not gonna do that. He also doesn't know where the fuck I live. So the truth is, I really don't have anything to worry about. But at that moment, I forgot my power. And I let it slip. I let myself slip, and I thought, oh shit, what do I do? I forgot all my power and all my strength and all my capability and everything, all of it. I forgot it all in that moment. I let it all slip. And I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. What am I going to do? Bitch, I'm not in danger. Fuck that guy. um, whatever, bro. You do you. Come on down. um, he would be biting off more than he could chew. Because I would make it to where I was more trouble than I was worth if that were to happen, if he were to show up. Yeah. So my point is to this story is that yesterday when I buckled for a second and I got scared for a second and thought, oh shit, what do I do? I'm in danger. That's what I want to do away with, is that forgetting who the fuck I am in a moment of being challenged, or in a moment of uncertainty, forgetting who I am, and forgetting what I am, and forgetting my power, and forgetting about my strength, and forgetting about everything about me that is wonderful and great and glorious and bright and strong and powerful. I forgot all of that in that moment just because I got one email from some clown who can't do shit, and I let that derail me. For about 2 hours, I was upset, and then I came back down to earth. So my competition is the person I was yesterday was scared, and I would like to not be that way anymore, and I would like to not forget who the fuck I am when somebody has the nerve to pop up and say, oh, well, I'm going to do so-and-so, and I'm going to show up at your house, and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something about this guy, okay? When he came to my house the first time to meet my mother, I had a dog at the time, and he was he's a type of German Shepherd, but he's called Blue Merle. It's a real rare breed, and I don't know anything about it, to be real with you. I don't know. I'll share a picture sometime, but I don't know anything about it. But anyway, he was this unique-ass breed. And he was black and silver, and his hair was the pattern was just in splotches, it wasn't anything in particular. And his face was half and half, And he was big. So, the guy came to my house, and he saw the dog. And the dog was trying to play or whatever. And this guy put his hands on his chest and reared back because he was afraid of the damn dog. This guy was afraid of my dog. Me and that dog played together every day. I've got pictures of me and that dog playing rough. And this guy was afraid of the dog. And this clown pops up 10 years later, a decade later, he pops up. Because they don't quit. They don't quit. So he pops up 10 years after I've seen his face. In an email. Why the hell he kept my email for this long, I'll never know. But he kept it. And apparently my old address. But he pops up talking about, I'm coming over there, especially if you don't respond to this. And I actually had the nerve to forget who the fuck I was and get scared. So now it's been about 36 hours since that took place. Now, looking back, first of all, I read the email again, and it sounds fucking ridiculous. And I can't believe that scared me. And I showed some friends, and they said it wasn't anything to worry about. And it's been 36 hours, and he hasn't shown up yet. So I'm assuming he either went to the wrong house or is not doing it at all because he's not here. So but what I'm trying to tell you is that I want to compete with the person I was yesterday, because yesterday I was a scaredy cat, and I'd like to not be that way anymore. I think it's okay to be scared for a second, but the way that got to me, I let it get to me. Not for long, but for a little bit. For a couple hours there, I was shaky. And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to have that problem again. Also, I have like 10 different ways of protecting myself if that clown really were to come around and like put me in danger. I would do things I'm not going to say, but uh, the issue would come to an abrupt end. So the real truth is I don't have anything to worry about. But I mean, just in that moment, I forgot. I forgot my power. And that's what I want to compete with. The scared, intimidated person that I was yesterday, I want to compete with that. I want to put that person to bed. I want to get away from that person. I want to get away from that being scared, and forgetting who I am and everything I've been through in my life that's built me up to this. Everything I've been through that has strengthened me and hardened me in ways that I needed, and made me think critically, think on my feet. Things that have taught me how to bounce back. God knows. I got more lives than a cat, y'all. I really do. We'll get into it sometime. I'll tell y'all some stories about some things, but I mean, let me put it this way. I'm no show-off, so I don't want to sound that way, but I have no reason, and I mean no reason, to doubt myself. I have no reason to doubt myself. So when I get a mysterious email from some clown who divorced me a decade ago, or well, I divorced him, but I knew it wasn't. When I say I knew it wasn't going to work, like, I knew. So there's no use in forgetting my power and forgetting who I am in a moment just because some person pops up and says, "Oh, I'm going to do this." Bitch, go ahead. I wish you would. You can't. Why would I let somebody threaten me or intimidate me and then forget all my strength and forget who I am? I shouldn't do that. I ought to get myself more credit. I've been through so much shit at this point. How can one person say something that's going to shake me, that's going to derail me? Bitch, say it. Go ahead and talk. Whatever. It's whatever. If you're that big and bad, you'll act. You'll step. You'll do it. In the meantime, whatever. I'm just going to do me. And I've been doing it. The past 36 hours since that happened, what have I been doing? Still setting up coaching business stuff, my life coach stuff. I'm getting clients. I've already got people subscribed to me, to the monthly program I have set up. I'll tell you about it later. My life has continued on. So for some, if anybody ever tries to just show up in your life and throw a wrench in there and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to do this and your life's going to be ruined." No, bitch, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm still doing me. I'm still doing everything I need to be doing. Go ahead, because I'm going to hold my power. I'm holding on to that. One clown can't take away everything you've built. Squash that son of a bitch. So we'll get deeper into this another time, but just for right now, I just wanted to say that. But my point is, your competition is not any other person. It's not some girl at work. It's not some guy that's trying to look big and bad, It's not, there's no one that you need to be worrying about competing with or trying to be better than the person you were yesterday. Your job on this planet right now is to be your best and to soar and to reach your highest level and ascend, and be the best that you can be, the best version that you can be. Nobody else can touch that. Nobody else can mess with that. This is your thing. This is your circus, your show, your game, your thing, your path. So these other people, I'm like I could go on all night long about competition and jealousy. Oh my God. I got some stories, but sometime I'll get into all that because I do have some good ass stories. But there have been women especially who have done whatever it took to just squash me. And I don't understand why, because I'm nice as shit for one thing. And I don't want to compete with anybody. I don't have any interest in that whatsoever. I don't care. Who cares? Especially at work. What do I do at work? I show up, I do what the manager says, I get my little paycheck, and I go home and see my son. period. End of story. That's all I want to do, literally. No one gets that. Like, there's always some girl that's just like can't stand me and wants to ruin me, and I'm just like, don't even do anything. I've lived in this town. I've been back in my family's hometown a year and a half, and guess what? I don't know the roads here. I do not. I know the road to work. I know the road to Walmart to pick up my groceries. I know where the dollar stores are to go pick up stuff. And that's it. You know why? Because I mind my own business. I don't go anywhere else. I do my responsibilities and I go home, take my shower, and go to bed. So there's no competition between me and some other person to see who's going to be better at fill in the blank. Fuck that noise. I'm worrying about being better than the person I was yesterday. And that's it. That's it. I want to work on having faith and trust in my own power and my own capabilities and my own strengths and all the lessons and everything I've learned that have built me up to what I am now. I should be able to take refuge in that and hold my power and keep my strength and understand that everything that has built me up is enough, and that I'm enough the way I am, and that I have all the tools I need to progress and move on and get better. And no one on the outside can just like knock my legs out from under me and keep me down. It doesn't work that way. I have everything I need. And that's why I shouldn't forget who the hell I am when somebody pops up and tries to throw a wrench in my works, because, well, fuck that person. So my competition is the person I was yesterday. That's the only person I'm trying to do better than. The person I was yesterday. And that's it. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to upload this, so don't worry about it if you missed it. But thanks for listening, and I hope that helps. Thank you.